Jim, huge congratulations through to the third qualifying round of the Europa Conference League with a victory here in Luxembourg tonight. First and foremost, just give us your thoughts in the 90 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously we're more pleased with the result than we are with the performance. We didn't play well enough, in possession. I thought we were, a little bit untidy again, similar to last Thursday. We knew it was going to be difficult. Any game away from home in Europe is a difficult tie. And, credit to Strassen, they're actually a very good team. I think a lot of people underestimated them. But there's been a real significant investment in that team in particular. They've managed to rise through the leagues and, finish second in their league last season, which obviously earned them the right to play in this competition this season. So we knew it wasn't going to be easy. These ties are never straightforward, but I think the fact that we've been able to keep, 2 clean sheets was really important. Tonight, defensively, the back three and the goalkeeper again were excellent. They've played right through pre-season now and haven't conceded a goal when the 4 of them have played, which is important. But we know we have to do better in possession. That's the bottom line. I think against better teams, if you turn over possession as cheaply as what we did, you'll get punished, and that's against Falkirk on Sunday and against Rapid Vienna next week.
I think it's the first time in around 30 years that the club's managed to come through a 2-legged European tie, so you must be really proud of the group, performance aside.
Yeah, I actually just found that out after the game. I can't believe it's that long, since Dundee United have been able to win in Europe, and to come away from home and get the win was really important. We didn't want the players to sit back and defend the lead at the beginning of the game, so we did try and be aggressive. We tried to put a press on high up the pitch. At times Strassen picked us off, so there's elements there defensively and offensively that we know we have to do better. We're not trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes here. This is a really new group. We have to learn quickly from the mistakes that we're making, and we have to get better. It's as simple as that.
It felt like the goal came at the perfect time just to settle down any nerves that were starting to brew and spark that tremendous travelling support into life, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, look, the goal was always going to be important. It was a really well worked set play, great delivery in from Sapsford. That's a goal and an assist for him in the last 2 games, and obviously Ayuri Iovo finds himself with acres of space in the back area, and he actually made the header look a lot easier than it actually was. But the supporters have been amazing. I went out last night with my family into one of the squares in Luxembourg City, and we met a number of the supporters, and to hear what some of them have went through on their journey to get from Scotland over here to support their team is quite incredible. They've been in several different countries and several modes of transport, spent a fortune to be with the group, and I'm just delighted that we were able to get them the win and get them a goal that they could go and cheer about. But obviously I would have far preferred a better performance for them as well. But yeah, look, we're through to the next round. That's the all important thing at this stage.